What up, fam? Welcome to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, a horror mystery game in this beautiful, beautiful forest. Quick story before we get started on this. So my dumbass decided to start playing the game thinking I was recording, but I wasn't. I was just recording a face cam, so this whole video would have been an awkward face cam of me just talking to myself and you guys being like, what the fuck are you doing, Jared? But anyways, this is going to be our next series that we're going to do while we're still waiting for the Xbox. And I actually bought this game about 2 months ago when it was on sale. And I wanted to do it for the channel. We just didn't have the time. And I was going to start it, but then Five Nights at Freddy's 4 dropped. And you know, all know how that happened. So I really wanted to play this game and do it as a series because I think it would be great. I love horror games. I love mystery games. And being able to solve things is a fantastic kind of feeling because it's really satisfactory. Now this is a game that does not tell you where to go. It does not tell you what to do. You literally pretty much have to solve everything on your own in a step-by-step process, thinking about things, finding clues, and going from there. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens and how well I do because, you know, Jared's not always the best at picking up on things that should be obvious. So we're going to restart this and go from there. This game is a narrative experience that does not hold your hand.
Ethan Carter, I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Alright, now here came the really fucking fun part. Because you see, I just started walking, minding my own business. And that shit fucking happened. And I was like, what? Like, where the fuck does this shit come from? So then I walked up to it, and you can use your ghost sense. And basically, there's, I believe, 5 or 6 of these traps that I have to find because they put together the pieces of a puzzle that you have to solve. And so I'm assuming that within this game, later on, there's going to be more things like that where you gotta like search and work to find pieces and things that will, you know, open up ways to continue on through the story and whatnot. So that's what we're doing right now. Unfortunately, I have to find all these traps all over again and retrigger them. There's that one right there. So we're gonna sense that one. These traps are elaborate as fuck though. Like, look at this shit. Like, ow, first off, is all I have to say to that. Who the fuck spent this much time out here designing these goddamn traps to do this kind of shit? Like, that's how people die. Why are these traps here? Who are they for? That's also probably a really good fucking question. There's a trap right there. 2, 3. Okay. Then I think that was it for this side. I'm more than convinced that was it for this side. Yeah, I think that was it for this side. Then there's one on this side over here. Squirreled away. Right there. Look at that. This bitch could have smacked me in the face and hurt like a whore. Like, Jesus Christ. One thing, though, that I heard about this game is that it's very, very beautiful. This is a very beautifully designed game. Very well done. And it's very scenic. It's great to look at. And I agree, and I'll show you guys why in just a second. as soon as we find this last trap and get that piece of the puzzle done. This last trap is right over here. Although I'm not a fan of the ghostly whispers that happen when all that shit triggers. I don't like that. Fuck that shit. Alright, now we're in a fucking sea of bones and shit. And there's this creepy ass note right here.
Ethan.
Oh, fuck.
I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Alright, in case it doesn't let me go, but are you gonna let me read this note? Yeah, you are? Okay, good. Alright, this is called Sap. It was written by the kid, Ethan Carter, who's vanished. It says, an old man came into the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest. But the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all of the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Alright, so there's that. You gotta rotate this bitch over, and look, boom! There's a picture of a flaming forest. And then we put it back. Now, what the fuck are all these bottles for? And then there's a carton of cigarettes. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, pretty butterflies. No, don't be a whore, Xbox. There we go. Okay, sorry. Alright, so that's over and done with. There's, as far as... Oh, wait. No, there's something else here, too. What the fuck? One dead in house fire. After heated public hearing, no answers for Vandergriff heirs. Okay, one dead in a house fire by Jeff Germa, Bayfield County. Fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house once owned by Aldert Vandegrift at 46 Old Ogden Road in Red Creek Valley. Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Remaining family members were able to escape. Carter's husband, Edwin, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:42 a.m. and remained at the scene until around 5 a.m. Wednesday. They returned to the property 4 hours later to extinguish hot spots, which had rekindled. Assisting at the initial fire was the Ashland Township Volunteer Fire Department. Masonville Emergency Medical Services was on standby at the scene. How do I go to the next page? Okay. Members of the Vandergrift family again gathered at Bayfield Courthouse to debate the Vandergrift fortune, which has remained escrow since 1964, when family patriarch Albert Vandergrift, 71, died in a mine accident, the after effects of which nearly destroyed Vandergrift Industrial and severely damaged the local economy. James Vandergrift, 38, of Chicago, argued that his father's demands were unreasonable, that many Vandergrift family members had personal reasons for wanting to avoid living in Red Creek Valley on the Vandergrift estate, as stipulated in the elder Vandergrift's will. The recent fire in which the Vandergrift home was damaged, he said, only underlined his family's concerns. Since 1967, the Carter family has lived upon the former Vandergrift estate as temporary caretakers. Alright, so there's that. I don't know what that has to do with anything. That was just kind of there, but maybe it's all linked in some sort of way. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, this is a very beautiful game to look at, to play through. I was reading a lot of the reviews too, and they said this is one of the most aesthetically gorgeous games that anybody's ever seen. And here is why. Like, scenery like this. Like, look at this shit. This is fucking beautiful. That is fan-fucking-tastic. And it's reasons like this that I hate Florida. Because Florida doesn't have pretty shit like this to look at. Florida is hot and humid and gross. Our seasons consist of stupid fucking hot, rainy as shit, slightly cold, and then more stupid fucking heat. I want to move somewhere nice that has seasons, like fucking North Carolina or Tennessee.
Red Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place.
Beautiful place, though.
I've learned 2 things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary.
I'm gonna just say, though,
about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds.
Oh, yeah?
This would be my last one.
Oh. Are you saying it's gonna be the last one because you're gonna die? Or just because you're gonna say, fuck this shit, I'm retiring? And why the fuck would you be walking across this rickety ass fucking bridge? Because I guarantee you, my ass wouldn't be walking across this bridge. I would take one look at this bridge and be like, fuck that shit. Because my fat ass would break it. I guarantee you. Music's changing. Oh, is that blood? Hey, blood. Animal, human. Accident, murder. Crankshaft. Fresh scratches recently used. Crank. Oh, okay, so the crank is down by the river. That's cool as shit! Alright, let's see if we can get exact positioning on where that is in terms of the track. Is it going to show me where the track is at all, or no? Okay, no. Fuck. Okay. So we need to find the crank. And the crank is located somewhere down there by the river. Like, all the fucking way down there, it seems like. Unless we don't need the crank. I don't really think we need the crank. Because I can guarantee you this shit wouldn't make it past the fucking thing. I don't... Why the fuck would you want to drive that? Maybe this is my escape. Okay. Let's get out of this bitch. Am I gonna have to use this to escape later on? I'm probably gonna have to use this to escape. Weird. But okay. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I know nothing really exciting has happened yet, but don't worry. I'm pretty sure the action will pick up soon. Sounds so positive. So encouraging for my own video, isn't it? But anyways, if you guys have ever played through this game before, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Don't spoil it. Don't be that person, because I don't like those people. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to join the Vicious family. Share this video with your friends, and as always, make sure you guys stay vicious. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.